Okay, watch out, people. Be very careful here. Part of that voice had a stutter.
Yeah.
One of his voices.
I always loved how Tommy just took over as the leader.
Yeah, right? Like there's fucking King Sphinx or whatever the fuck is back.
Supposed to be Goldar?
No.
No, because Goldar was there earlier.
You didn't expect this, huh? And go on, destroy him again. I have plenty of monsters. Enough. Is it Zedd?
Yep.
I have given you one specific order, but you prefer to do things your own way. The wrong way. How dare you disobey me? I am Lord Zedd. Ow, your failure's in now. Get out of my sight.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he sucked her into a butthole.
And now you.
Do we have to fight Zedd now? Are we fighting Zedd right now?
It looks like we're fighting Zedd.
Whoa.
He had an anaconda for a second.
Snake.
I don't remember him having a snake scepter.
So we're just gonna
Lord
fight Lord
Zedd.
Zedd.
Yep.
Alright, and the Green Ranger's gonna bail on us.
Oh my god, I am little
Oh,
health.
I am down.
As am
Oh,
I!
I'm down.
I think we're supposed
No,
to
not.
lose here.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, Rangers never say die.
Oh my god, we can't attack him.
Every time I hit him, I get hurt.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
me
can shoot
too.
him though.
I don't have any.
Help! Help!
Shoot.
We got some deeps on him.
I'm down.
You're down underneath him.
Oh, I tried to get you.
I did as well.
I'm not going to be that foolish because I'm almost dead. Don't leave this up to me.
Oh,
Ow!
I got a little bit on
Got
the
him down.
ball.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to lose.
You
that.
have failed.
Nope.
No. We have to win that.
We
Well-
actually have to win that.
Thing.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
What was that? Transform.
I was about to say, are we
Pterodactyl!
Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Tyrannosaurus.
Triceratops?
Later. There's that.
Okay.
This.
Oh, I didn't-
Okay. Alright.
I'm sorry.
it actually kept his sprite back there.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's
Object
so funny.
permanence.
Everybody just tap that X button.
Yep.
What do we do?
I guess we
we had
gotta
to
wait.
dodge.
Let's do the team attack.
Just dodge.
Everybody stand close to each other, hit L2.
We had to dodge him for a while first.
Alright.
L2.
Oh, we got it.
Oh, we don't have gauge.
Yeah, we need to build up gauge.
Shit. Shit.
Wait for him.
Wait for him to not be red.
He's always red.
Well, you know what I fucking mean.
He's Lord Red.
Not.
Ow! Son of a
Giant-
bitch!
Oh, the
There you go.
explosion hurt me.
Aha!
Get out of there! Get out of there!
I tried.
God, me and Logan are fucked up. I'm
Yeah,
down.
he does a lot of damage.
What? And then it just like it
They
doesn't
didn't
get.
really, and they didn't even give us an alpha grid before him. Oh my god, that
I'm down.
attack. No, I'm down. You
Oh,
have to get me up.
there we go. Well, you got me up and then you went down.
Oh no! Get
No,
out
I
of there!
didn't get you up.
Oh, somebody.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down. I'm
We-
down.
we
Down.
flew
Down.
in the same direction. I'm the one that went down.
Oh.
Oh shit!
You just kind of gotta like, yeah, you gotta like dodge.
Ow! I'm down.
I got it. All right, small boy jumps. Okay.
You're gonna do those two, and then he's vulnerable.
I landed in it.
Oh shit.
All right, now get back.
Ah,
What?
down.
What? The
I'm down.
range!
We're down over there.
Somebody
We're,
get me.
we're both down over there.
I'm drawing his aggro.
I got.
Still down.
I got somebody. I got somebody.
I'm still down over there.
Got you. I don't know if I got you.
Oh god.
Okay, I got you.
Thank you.
Here come the balls. Oh, the ball hit me.
And I'm down.
But I'm not down. Oh,
Okay, I got
I'm
you.
down now.
Okay.
Because I walked into the residual electricity.
Oh, I'm down.
Ah,
Oh fuck! I didn't realize I was up.
I'm gonna go down after this.
Alright, here come the balls.
No.
Nope. Now come the balls.
Oh no, I got hit. I'm down.
And the balls have residual electricity.
Oh fuck.
Well, fortunately, it just landed right on me.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
I'm
Damn
down.
it.
I'm down. Down. Down.
I'm down. I'm down.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, this is bad.
We're all
Oh,
down
this is
right
really
over
bad.
there. We're all down on the left. Just
Got somebody.
Okay, I got. I'm up. I'm up. Okay.
Okay, get somebody. Get somebody.
I got
it's me,
somebody.
it's me. Oh god.
Shit.
I'm not down.
That didn't get me down though.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I walked into the residual.
What?
Ranger unlocked.
Yes.
Tommy!
Yeah.
Tommy Oliver.
Okay. Now what?
Now we get wrecked.
Oh.
Like, "Bwah!"
Okay. Fucking
Go
cockbag.
Power
Cockbag.
Rangers.
And
Look at Trini's boobs. Jesus.
Power Rangers die.
They don't have it. They don't have it. Where's the key?
Sora has it.
Those weaklings are done for and useless to me.
Is this another iteration of the Kingdom Hearts series?
Yes. Whoa, we just threw him out the window.
Where Sora went to Angel Grove?
My lord, you should have sent me.
Then prove that you are useful. Find me the key by any means necessary. You.
Yes, you're evil. Yes.
Goldar is supposed to be Rita's bitch,
Yeah. Right.
Yeah,
Look at Jason's ass.
right?
it's got quite an ass.
Ninjas?
They put us in the tubes.
So we can.
Ninjago? Whoa, we barely made it.
Don't know why they had 6 tubes ready. They're only supposed to be 5 Power Rangers.
defenders of the world we are. Look at that butt.
Look at that butt.
It was
That
boobs.
guy or thing, he just about destroyed us.
Look at Kimberly's boobs.
Bulbs.
This is too much for us. I mean, we're just teenagers.
With
How can we
attitude.
deal with an alien invasion?
With superpowers.
With attitude.
What are you talking about? We just defeated one of their towers.
This is where he becomes the leader.
And you also dealt with 2 giant monsters. As I see it, guys, you're doing a pretty awesome job.
Mullet.
Yeah. Tommy, I couldn't have said it better.
Here.
You're way better at Jason. You're now the leader.
Yes, you have accomplished a lot, but it is not over yet. There's another tower out there that must be taken down.
Jason and Trini just fucking leave. We get the new Rangers.
Yeah, you're right.
That was all the Power Rangers.
Oh, it was all of them. Okay.
Okay, Rangers, back to action.
You're just the
They
hype man.
confused me because they did it in red.
Yeah.
So
Like-
like that's obviously not.
Jason's
my
not the
line.
leader. He's just the hype man.
Guys,
He was the leader.
how are we doing on time?
7 minutes in.
7 minutes?
More episode.
Did a little bit of Defend the Forest.
Yeah, we can do a little bit of Defend Forest.
Or can
Better
I
than ending on a
Can
7-minute
I-
episode.
No.
go back and pick the Green Ranger.
Or we could just podcast for like 4 minutes.
We could.
Just about Power Rangers?
Actually,
Yeah.
who wants to just podcast for a little while about Power Rangers?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do. Maybe we'll go back and do the other 3 worlds later.
yeah. So like,
So Power Rangers, right?
yeah,
It's pretty good.
yeah. I fucking love Power Rangers.
They're pretty great.
I was not really like big into Power Rangers when I was young.
Mhm.
I unfortunately just kind of missed that
Yeah.
train.
I
But,
sure as fuck didn't.
I greatly appreciate Power Rangers after the fact.
Yeah.
We had a Goldar action figure growing up. Or
Dude,
I did at least.
I had-
Rangers, like when we went to the babysitter's house, like she kept TV on all the time, but the only show I was interested in watching was Power Rangers.
Yeah.
And
Like-
as the younger sibling to him, anything he was into, I was into. So it kind of became Power Rangers dope.
Well,
I didn't really get into Power Rangers until my cousin used to have the sword
yeah.
and the white tiger figure.
It
the
has
Zordigadoo.
a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has a name. I'm gonna look that up.
The White
And,
Tiger?
Like the sword. It has a name.
does.
It's sentient.
Yeah, it does.
Um,
And he
Scion.
he was
I don't know.
getting rid of them.
it starts with an S.
That's my
Like for a
fault.
garage sale or something, and I was like, I absolutely want those because they're so cool. And
He's
then
like, "No, I have to know
after
the
playing with it
background."
for a while and stuff, I was like, "Is it from Power Rangers? Well, I want to check out Power Rangers." And I was like, "Power Rangers, is fucking sweet!"
I remember Tommy used to like guide his once he became the White Ranger, he'd guide
Saba.
Saba.
That's
Saba's what it's called.
He'd like guide his Megazord with the sword. Like he would stab it into
Yeah,
the thing
with
and
the
like
joystick.
joystick.
Yeah.
Also, their little control room was cool to me.
I was.
And
The
I grew out
idea.
of Power Rangers way earlier than
Yeah.
like Ninja Turtles. Because
Well,
I never
because
got out of Ninja Turtles.
and I don't know if this was for you guys, but whenever I was growing up, like there was definitely a point where Power Rangers, TMNT, Pokemon, like that just stopped being cool.
it fell
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
It came back around the time I was in high school.
Yeah, like it
But
was
see,
it was so weird. Like
I
as
did
a,
accept Ninja Turtles. I never felt that way about Ninja Turtles.
Like,
See, Pokemon was cyclical though, because it was cool whenever you were a kid.
Yeah.
It wasn't cool whenever you were a teenager, and then after the fact, it was way cool again.
yeah, but like and now like when I substitute taught, like X and Y just came out, everyone was on it. Like
Yeah.
I was just and like these kids are like. It's like Mr. L, like have you bought X and Y yet? I'm like, nah, not yet. And they're like, well, let me know, and I was like, we'll trade and stuff. And I'm like, You're not supposed to have that at school.
I have it now, bitch.
It's like, hey, I got this this really cool Pokemon. You want to trade me for? It's like, yeah, let me just get my Game Boy. It's like, ha, sucker, fooled you. Give me that.
My Game Boy. No,
We'll trade, but you got to figure out how to get it back from the principal.
I actually remember.
If you want to get your Game Boy back, you're gonna have to beat me in Pokemon.
I remember in I think it was freshman or sophomore year of high school. Everyone started to get really into the nerdy shit he was into, and everyone because Yu-Gi-Oh.
There was definitely
we got in trouble for Yu-Gi-Oh because they thought we were gambling.
there was
They thought it was playing because they took our playing cards away because they thought we were gambling with those. So we played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, dude, my class stayed playing. Like,
Oh, yeah, they
playing cards like hearts.
We played
spades,
hearts all the
poker,
time.
Whatever.
like to your point. There was definitely a renaissance of nerd culture as of lately,
And I was
And
right.
I don't-
there.
I don't know-
I don't even know if I'd say it's a renaissance because,
but it's like
it's basically a new thing. Like none of this stuff was cool for the longest time,
But now it
now
is.
we've hit where it is. Cool.
But and I wonder, I wonder if there's you could pinpoint when that happened.
I mean,
I'm sure
this
you
time it
can
was
if you-
around
if you track
2000,
trends far enough
2010, 2011. I think is when it hit. Now, this
I
recent
think-
time,
Big Bang Theory came out.
I don't know if it
that
was
definitely helped.
Yeah.
Like
Made nerds cool.
it mainstreamed nerdy
See,
shit.
I don't think so. I think
that was a part
Big
of it.
Bang was a result of the fact that
Yeah.
nerdy things became
Well,
cool.
It helped push it over the
I
edge.
think
a little bit.
also 2008 with Iron Man.
Yeah,
like
whenever-
that kicked off a lot.
whatever comic
Like,
book.
Yeah.
whenever Game
Look,
of Thrones came
you can,
out,
you can trace the Iron Man thing back to X-Men whenever that started because that was like
and then you can trace that back to Batman.
I mean, it's definitely.
Take that back to Jurassic Park.
Can you?
Everything comes
but
before Jurassic
there's
Park.
But, like,
definitely
I was never into Batman. Like as a kid, it was cool.
I
the
wasn't
movies.
either, but Batman was like the old school Batman movies with
Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
like
yeah,
that.
Michael Keaton and
Val
stuff.
Kilmer.
Like that was a time where superhero thing like movies and stuff weren't really a thing.
No,
So that was kind of like
But-
the first step to getting into
Like, that kept-
superheroes being cool, which gets into geek culture being cool.
That started at the Pulse, but I think that whenever Hugh Jackman started doing Wolverine in the original X-Men movies, that kind of brought it into the mainstream because a big name actor brought a character to life so well that everyone was just like, "Oh, comic books, they're the future." And now we have the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
And
which
see,
is
I think also that
And the Overlord
video
of
games
Disney.
had a big hand in nerd culture getting big because once the rise of video games started, that's when geeky stuff was more readily available.
and whenever
Or
video
not just
games.
specifically video games, but the ability to stream video games and social media, like with memes,
Making it
and
more of a
everything.
prevalent
Yeah.
thing.
memes. memes.
Like all the nerds were there, but they connected.
They finally had a place to come
together
to-
and like make things big.
but
That's actually going on right now
Would
with
it
the
maybe be safe to say then that it kind of can be traced back to the fact that once the internet became like a big thing and people started using home computers, then it just connected more people, so that just kind of
With connection,
started
well,
everything.
see, also I don't know because early days of home computers, there was that stigma, that stereotype of the nerd basement dweller.
but then it became
Fair.
But you'd see nerds, they're so usually introverted and when they're at school, groups of people, the larger group will
I tell you,
alienate these smaller groups.
I tell you,
the internet created a place where these smaller
and
groups
could
and
come
individuals
together.
could
and
come
also
together as a group.
and also on that point, fucking Comic-Con, this entire
I think that's a result of
No, that's been around long.
yeah,
That's true.
Comic-Con's been around
it's
forever.
this long I don't know how long it is, a fucking week long
something like that.
fucking deal where fucking cosplayers, nerds, fucking
And just
everyone can come together and just
It's the
bask
same
in their
principle as
nudity.
the internet.
Yeah.
Those places the internet. You can go somewhere at any point in time and be at a place like a virtual Comic-Con.
That's
I
what
think
fucking Reddit
that,
is.
I think that it's really cool that nerd culture is so it's so open. There's so many things that are encompassed in nerd culture. It's I like video games. I like D&D. I like cosplaying. I like anime, manga.
Well,
Like
I think,
superheroes, comic books. Like,
but it also
like you can be a specific nerd about specific
yeah,
things.
and I think that
and it starts to like dip into other things, which
Right,
will bring
yeah.
other groups together, which
Yeah,
will
like-
broaden your horizons in
like
such a way.
fucking sports nerds, car nerds.
Actually, yeah. I was gonna say that I think games like Call of Duty and the racing games stuff.
Yeah.
When people were getting into those.
Yeah,
they were
like-
like, I need more games to play. So
like,
they go
I
into
had-
the nerdy shit when like. It's like, okay, hey, do you have these cool games? Tell me more about your video. I
Like,
remember people coming to me like, hey, what are these games like?
I got picked on a lot in high school for like coming up with like my own stories and things. But every day I sat at a lunch table with like 8 other guys who talked nothing but fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare and like their prestige level and like what guns they have. And I'm like, you fucking nerds.
See, I was
never prestige in a Call of Duty.
Like,
I
I don't-
a bunch of them.
I did it a
I've
couple
never-
times.
I just didn't give a shit, but I let them talk. I'm like, and you get on to fucking me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like the old joke goes is that fantasy football is nothing but D&D for nerds.
Yeah,
I mean for jocks.
yeah.
I
And
love fantasy football.
fantasy football's
Just
all
D&D
right.
for jocks.
If you can keep up with it, then it's fun.
It is.
I think it was really good timing for me because in high school I did play a lot of video games, and had it not been as like openly loved by all the cooler kids, I probably wouldn't have had as fun a time.
And I think
Because I remember, like you
It's
said, like
that my group of friends in high school, like most of them weren't into that stuff. So like it didn't become like I couldn't just like talk about it all the time and have a group of friends that were all into that stuff at all times until like well into college.
well, yeah, I that's like I said, I got lucky
think
because like,
also-
it was like so openly welcomed.
I
that-
think also
Or just when me and you hung out.
I think
I
also
thought about, like a group.
I think also it has to do with like when you're in high school, like junior high school, you kind of like give a shit more what people think.
yeah,
then-
because that's your entire world.
Yeah.
Your world isn't. That's like social media is fucking everything right now. But like in
And
junior
then-
high
Social
school,
media extended high school by like 10
And then
years.
yeah,
and then,
it's also like extending the range of how like many people you're having to deal with on a daily basis. Because when you're in junior and high school, as we were, you didn't have to deal with that many people. Like we were in a small high school
So
of
was
like
I.
a couple hundred people, maybe.
I'd argue that that's worse.
It might be worse, but it also
Because-
kind of but it
because-
eases you into dealing with people.
Well, right, but like my point being, like if you come in a small junior high, a small high school, that is like a smaller group of people that are watching your every move. Whereas if you go to a larger school, like fucking people don't give a shit. People like may not know you even exist.
Actually,
I'd rather
the
people-
opposite. Like being at a small school, no matter what you're into, everybody was pretty much close.
Yeah.
because there was nobody else
I would-
to go to.
I would
mean,
rather
like my class, regardless of what anybody was into, like whether they were nerds or played sports or whatever, like we were very close.
yeah.
I mean-
I went to the same school for 12 years. I had like 13 of us were from first grade to senior year. We weren't that close, but we all kept up with each other until we graduated.
I mean, like I'm more on that. Like yeah, I still keep in touch with people, but like I don't. I'd say I was close with maybe like 3 people.
yeah.
I mean, we still had the
Like you-
the
you
little
had your
cliques, like our
cliques.
small groups of friends or whatever. But like those groups could mesh in a small school. Like one group can hang out with another group more often than in a big school where everybody is segregated to a
like
much
if you're
larger extent.
like if you play football, you have to play
Lines are
football.
drawn
You
much harder in the sand when you have enough people to make each
and I would rather everyone at least be aware of my existence than like be in a place where I see a person and they're like, "Oh wait, we've gone to school together for like 6 years. Who are you?"
I mean, honestly, like,
That-
and that's just me, like, because I've hit the fuck it zone where I just like I don't fucking care, man. Like,
Yeah, but I mean,
See,
in high school,
honestly,
you aren't like that.
See, it was actually the opposite for me. Like I'm more self-conscious now about how people perceive me because I mean, this is it. This is my life.
Like-
this is the place that I live. Like that's the image that people have of me
but
all
that's-
the time.
but
that should make you be like
that's
it doesn't matter
that's
what
the
they think,
exact
'cause this
reason.
is me.
Okay, example. So
but
like,
see, the reason I say that is because in high school, I had a group of like maybe 5 or 6 people that I hung out with, and then the entire rest of everyone just didn't pay any attention to me.
well,
Mostly
Mostly-
a big school.
I mean, it's not even that. Is because of the fact that back in high school I was quote unquote goth, So
I
a
wore
lot
black
of,
one
a lot
time,
of
therefore I was
people
goth.
just didn't they didn't want to interact with me.
Well,
Go ahead.
to your thing about like being more self-conscious now, like I get it. Like I was that way before because like I would talk to people and I'd be like particularly women, and I'd be like, hey, like I'd ease them in to how big of a fucking dork I am. Right now it's just like, hey, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I've got like 8 D&D books on my bed. I'm planning my campaign. What you doing? And they're like, oh, okay. Like,
Well, see, the only reason that I say that it was the opposite for me is that, like, because of the fact that I knew that nobody paid any fucking attention to what I was doing, I didn't care at all what people thought of me because I was never going to interact with them anyway.
Yeah,
But now,
sure.
like, in the real world and everything, like, you got to be careful with what kind of impression you make on people. You never know who it is you're dealing with. You could be talking to somebody who you may be in charge of giving you a job later on.
Yeah.
Or somebody who's just really shitty and might shoot you.
My thing was like in high school, I was more self-conscious because I didn't know who I was yet.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like
I feel
each
that.
week, like okay, this week I'm really into crap. What was it? Like maybe this week I'm just really into video games or something like that. And next week I'm playing football, or the next week like I'm into golf. Like I'm trying to figure me out, and I'm judging that
Well,
based
that's-
off other people's reactions.
well, yeah, that's just being a
So I'm
kid
like-
though.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's why like now I know I'm like if like this is me. If you're into it, cool. If not, then
Fuck off.
move on. Like, cause,
Yeah,
I can't
'cause-
change it.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Maybe it's just me, but I really never had that problem. Like
You had
I've
I
never
had the
really
same
had
reaction
a
as him.
point in my life where I was like, who am I as a person? Like,
Well,
I used
know
to do
who
that.
I am.
I struggled with it
Yeah.
up until like this past year and a half.
I get that. Like it's
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely things about myself.
I'm still struggling with that. Like, I don't know what-
like or
it's
anything,
definitely-
but I've never had a question of who I was.
it's definitely different for everybody because I kind of went back and forth, right? Like I was like, okay, like I'm this, and then I would have some introspection. I'm like, okay, well maybe
Yeah,
Like, maybe- like, yeah, like, maybe- maybe-
I think I
Yeah.
have like I don't think I've ever had like long periods of time where I'm like that, but I go through maybe every like a year and a half or so. I'll hit a point where I'm just like, oh shit, what have I been doing for the past year, or what am I gonna do next year or something? I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life.
I struggle with that
Like-
crisis for all of college.
The 2 years I was in college, like the first year I was like, cool, I'm gonna do this acting thing, and then like I just dropped.
yeah,
And-
like I was a religious studies major.
well, yeah, I was a
I
theater
stuck with
major.
the guidance because I knew I could do it, and like if I didn't know what I was gonna be, then I was gonna get something done.
At this point, like I'm just like, okay, I'll just do the recording thing, eventually get my stream set up going, and then maybe work on that, keep working on the escape room thing. At some point, maybe turn that into a job.
This
I
turned
think
into,
I'm a
long
this
boy.
this turned into a longer thing.
yeah.
Like life is
Well,
just,
I actually enjoy this conversation. Let's
I
do
did too.
let's
like,
let's
comment,
do
subscribe if you want to hear more.
well
Yeah, maybe
I wanna-
We
one
might
day-
do it anyway.
Yeah.
Where's X going?
Yeah.
Who fucking knows?
But we still want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just sit down and do a life podcast one
yeah.
day.
Just fucking talk about just all my catch-ups.
but say
Yeah.
we've been friends.
Catch up with our
I
lives.
think we've been friends for what 4 or 5 years now.
Shit, AMC started in the first go round 2013.
That's when I graduated college, and I was like just thrown into it, and
Graduate college.
graduated high school. I never graduated college.
It's okay, me either.
Okay, I didn't go at all. So.
Look at that. You got your GED, right?
No.
Fucking asshole.
Call him out on the show.
Let's say we're all doing okay in life, but
I've
yeah,
got a full degree and I don't use it.
he's got a full degree.
Guys,
I
thanks for watching and listening.
was
We're
kicked out of
probably
the
gonna
theater
do
program.
we're probably gonna do more of this soon because I
What?
feel
Hold on. What series was that? Was that Psychonauts?
Psychonauts.
All right. If you missed that, go watch Psychonauts, where Austin talks about getting kicked out of college because it's
I didn't get kicked out of college. I got kicked out of
It
theater
got
program.
out of theater because it's pretty great.
all right. Later,
There's a-
everybody.
yeah. Later.
Tune in to the next podcast.